heading to the gym right now, about to hit a leg day. Got some decent sleep, feeling pretty good, thinking this is going to be a pretty good pump. Been getting a little frustrated so far today and yesterday, kind of going into last night. A lot of stuff's getting under my skin right now, and I'm getting some anger coming from I don't know where, but I just want to remind everybody that in these moments when you feel like this, when this anger's getting to you, to, try to manage it and try to understand it's just growth. It's just the parts of you that you're trying to kill off dying, You're trying to kill these old parts of yourself that carry this anger and carry this, constant negativity and frustration, and those parts of you don't want to die quietly. There's no script for today. There's no plan. I don't have anything specific to talk about. I've been going through the motions for about 5 to 6 tries now recording this video, and I keep getting frustrated and deleting it, and just I can't process this shit right now. Fuck that. I've gone through the process of trying to record this video a few times now, and I'm getting frustrated, and I just try to slow down and try to find something meaningful to say and to leave you guys with for today's video. And you're gonna feel like you're being tested when you start to grow and change and lose these old parts of yourself. That anger and that negativity is going to hold on for dear life within you, and it's going to feel like it's ripping your fucking heart out, and it's going to feel so painful and so fucking frustrating. You just gotta keep going. There's nothing else to do, man. There's nothing else you can change about it. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta live through it, and you gotta feel it. Trying so hard to push it down and hide it ain't gonna do anything for you, but lashing out and breaking shit and hurting people ain't gonna do anything for you either. So trying to find a good way to manage it and feel it without losing your shit. Best advice I can give you is just take your time and slow down. Whatever you're doing, if it's getting you frustrated, if it's getting you worked up, just slow down. And, take it step by step. If you're, it's something simple. If you're putting together your dinner, you're, cleaning up something, and all of a sudden you keep knocking shit over on accident, and it's pissing you off, and you're getting all worked up, and you just want to throw something, you just want to fucking lash out. Just breathe, slow down. I gotta tell myself that a lot of times in a day where I get so frustrated because I'm trying to move too fast and things aren't cooperating with me. Because I'm not fucking Spider-Man. I don't have spidey senses, and I can't do things at that high of a rate of speed without fucking shit up and knocking shit over and causing fucking issues. So you gotta remind yourself to fucking slow down. You're not Spider-Man. You're not that fucking good. Kind of a weird way to say it, but you just gotta slow down and breathe and just take your time with what you're doing. You're not in a rush. Even if you are running late, would you rather be, an extra minute or two late because you just breathed and took your time doing the thing you're doing? Or would you rather almost be on time, but instead you crashed the fuck out and lost your shit because you were trying to do stuff too fast and, got yourself all pissed off? So just remember to take your time, slow down, feel your emotions, and, allow them to flow through you, and then allow them to flow back out of you. That's the key of it. Same with the judgment I talked about in other videos. Emotions are the same way. We've got to learn to allow them to come into our space, feel them, and then allow them to pass. And good emotions too, all emotions, it might be a little more woo-woo, but, all of these feelings, all of these emotions, and fuck that, it's not even fucking woo-woo. We're fucking humans. We have fucking emotions, Like, we're adults. We can talk about this shit without seeming like some fucking tree-hugging hippie goober. Yes, we have fucking emotions, and they do come from a place that we don't understand. It is fucking spiritual. It's real. But, you know, these emotions, they can come through you, and you've got to learn to allow every emotion to come into your space, spend its time there, and then release. You know, you can't stay happy about something for too long. And that sounds dumb, but it really is. You can't hold that dopamine rush and that strong feeling of joy from something for longer than a little bit. You try to hold on to those feelings for too long, it's going to hurt you. You're going to crash and you're going to fall harder than you ever did before because of trying to hold on to these good feelings for so long. I hope what I'm saying is making sense to somebody. I'm not telling you can't be happy for a long time and that you're going to hurt yourself because of it. That's not. You can be happy. You can carry a general sense of happiness, but any strong emotion, any strong wave of emotion from negativity or positivity has to be felt, and then it needs to peter out eventually. It cannot be sustained forever. That's why we do new things every day in our life, to find new things to bring us that joy for the day, a new activity that makes us happy, a new step in our plan that makes us feel like we did good. That joy can come to us. You know, and then the strong negative emotions where you feel anger come into your space, or you feel sadness come into your space because of a loss or something that hurt you. These emotions, they need their little bit of time to, you know, dwell within you, and it's not just momentarily. It can be days, weeks even. But these emotions need to come in to your space and dwell with you for a little bit, but you need to let them go eventually. Those emotions need to pass on, otherwise it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel healthy. It's not comfortable. This is going to be kind of a weird fucking video. I'm not even sure what I'm really talking about at this point. But I believe when I talk about these type of things, it's for a reason. There's people out there that do resonate with what I'm saying, and they do understand the emotions I'm talking about. And, you know, that's the kind of content and media we need in our lives, is not just everybody acting like everything's perfect, but people expressing the real feelings of how stuff goes, and in a way that relates to us. I'm trying not to let this frustration and this intensity of emotion make a cheap-ass cop-out video where I'm just going to talk like this for a few minutes and then say, alright, it's going to be a short video today, fuck it, whatever. I want to try to make something meaningful out of this. I know I have something meaningful to say through this. Just got to give me some time to build it up. You can skip this video if you want. You know, anybody can skip any video if they want, but moral of my story is, when you feel anger come into your space, when you get frustrated on your journey, on your path, you can't let it stick with you for too long, and you can't internalize it too deeply. You hold on to that anger, it's gonna fucking kill you. So let these feelings come, feel them, let them pass, move on from it. Get angry about something and then let it pass, move on, and tomorrow's a new day. Oh man, I said I was fucking unbreakable yesterday, and now I feel like something's fucking testing me on that theory. I mean, I feel like I spoke it out into the world that I was fucking unbreakable, that I was bulletproof, and now I'm getting fucking bombarded with these emotions that are trying to make me feel like I'm not. And I am fucking bulletproof. I'm gonna fucking hold that. You can't fucking break me. You can't keep me down. I can feel these emotions as strong as I can fucking feel them, and I'm gonna get up the next day and keep fucking going. So about this today. We're gonna go hit a nasty fucking leg day. It's gonna be a great fucking leg pump. I'm going 4 for 4 this week on the best lifts I've had for any category of, you know, whatever. You heard me say it yesterday. Going 4 for 4 on good lifts this week, and I'm not letting a day like this fuck it up. And, you know, what do I even mean a day like this? What's gone wrong? It's just your fucking head. It's all in there. It's yourself getting worked up over shit that don't matter. You're trying to control everything. Trying to be in control. And it feels like it's kicking back at you like a fucking wild horse. You can't inherently control these emotions before they come your way. You can't get ahead of them. Exactly. I think the more you try, the more you're trying to be in control, and the more you're gonna get fucking shown that you can't be. It's not about control, it's about letting go. It's about letting things flow through you, letting the feelings flow through you, and not trying to control them, not trying to be on top of them. Just let them be. Allow yourself to just be. And you can only control how you react. You can only control your reaction. And, you know, even then, don't try too hard to control your reaction, and, you know, just hold it all in and make sure nobody sees it, and make sure you're so tough and strong and nobody sees the cracks in it. Just control what you do that will cause negativity in your world, you know. Control how you handle that feeling. If you're a person who likes to throw shit and break shit, and, you know, if you get aggressive towards other people, if you get aggressive towards yourself, you hurt yourself, whatever, that's what you can control. You can manage in that moment to think to yourself, you know, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to cause this pain to myself, to others, to my wallet because I threw and broke my expensive item? You know, that's what you can control. You know, so in those moments, just try to remember who the fuck you are. Remember, you're a fucking boss, man. You're growing, you're learning, you're living this life. You're gonna live this life to the fullest. If you're watching these videos and you're trying to understand shit the same way I am, you know what I'm saying. We're trying to live a great fucking life. We're trying to live life to the fullest, and we're not gonna get there by allowing those emotions to take control of us like that. So, manage what you do when you feel these things, and just take your time to actually feel these emotions, let go. Don't try to control the emotion too much, just try to control your reaction to the emotion, and I think we'll all be alright. I'm pulling up to the gym now. I ran out of time to talk, so this is going to be a little shorter of a video. I'm going to come back in after the leg day and talk a little more once I've gotten some of this pent-up pressure out of me. So, I've said a lot of stuff in this recording. It's gonna get edited down, and I'm not sure how much of it's gonna come through, so I don't know what to say to exactly recap, but I'm not fucking giving up, dude. I'm not. I can feel these feelings. I can do whatever with them, but I'm not fucking giving up. Everything in my head is fighting me and telling me to scrap this video and just say fuck it and forget about today, and today's not the day, and no, I gotta fucking push through. I gotta keep going. I'm not giving up. This video's going up one way or another, as much as I have to cut out of it or whatever. As short as it has to be, I'm putting something up today, trying to put up something meaningful. I'm gonna go hit legs and we'll figure the rest out after. What's up, y'all? Back in the car. Just finished up leg day. That was a tough one. I had to really push myself to get through that one. I mean, people were on the machines I wanted, so I had to change course a couple times, and I wasn't feeling super strong. Working out fasted today, on purpose this time. Feeling pretty weak, feeling pretty tired, exhausted. But we did it. I made myself proud, at least. I did what I would consider a satisfactory leg day. I mean, you know, I was waddling, walking out of the gym. You know, my legs are pretty fucking pumped. They kind of hurt. And that's, I think that's the best I can do for myself today. Having these days where where your head starts to get at you and you start to struggle with shit a little bit, and you know, I already talked about it in the pre-car talk, but I'm fighting something today. I'm going through some shit mentally, and I can't even pinpoint when it is. I can't even relate it to anything physical. It's just, you know, like I was saying, that part inside of me that I'm trying to kill off, it's finally dying. I'm finally facing myself in a lot of ways, and it's getting tough. But the cost of not doing it is way outweighing the cost of doing it. I mean, if I don't go through these hard days and I don't feel like this once in a while and, you know, really get it out of my system, my life isn't going anywhere. You know, my goals, my career ain't going nowhere if I don't deal with this shit now. Talked about it yesterday. You want to deal with your issues where you're at the bottom with nothing to lose, rather than at the top where you have everything to lose. So I would much rather have a day like this where I'm fighting myself, I'm in my head, and just trying to keep it going now, rather than when I have all these people counting on me, when I have, you know, the whole world behind me. I want to learn it now. I want to learn how to deal with these feelings now, and I want to learn how to manage myself. You know, this might be one of my more depressing videos, and you know, I'm on this fence of, do I just make a video acting like everything's okay? You know, I believe a big part of YouTube is, at least for me, when I was a kid, I kind of realized the reason why I like the YouTubers I like so much was because they showed up every day the same way. They always showed up with that positivity, and they always showed up with, you know, something good to give me, even when I knew they weren't on their best days. And I'm on the fence of that, or being honest and authentic and just really being true to what's actually going on, because I think this is a different type of channel. I think this channel is a little bit more about the real ins and outs of life, not just YouTube and vlogs and playing video games and whatnot. You know, this is life. This is real shit. So I think I'm gonna go on the side of showing you guys the authentic side of it, what it really feels like, what I'm really going through. And I just hope at least one person out there sees this, and if anything, just feels a little better about themselves, that they're not alone. They're not the only one going through these feelings. I've had a lot of moments where I thought I was alone, and I thought nobody else felt the way I felt. And then I saw something that changed my mind, and it made me feel better. So that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. Show you guys the downside of it, and then also show you guys tomorrow when I'm back at it, you know. Show you guys that it can dip, things can get a little slow, things can get a little painful, but the next day is always a new day, and we're gonna try again tomorrow. We're gonna do better tomorrow. So, I mean, I'm saying right now, tomorrow's gonna be a better day. I know it is. I'm gonna make sure it is. Tomorrow's going to be a better day for me. I'm going to feel better. I will have learned more from today, and I will be able to go into tomorrow with a fresh mindset and keep pushing, keep getting better. Not a whole lot else I have to say. I didn't film a pump check. I didn't film anything in there, so this is going to be kind of a strictly car talk video. And yeah, because I'll finish off strong, and I'll just tell you guys the same shit. Respect yourself, take care of yourself, be proud of yourself even in the moments where you feel like you're losing, where you're failing. These days where you feel more angry than usual, you feel more sad than usual, you feel more discouraged than usual, you can keep going, you can keep pushing. I believe everybody has the ability to keep pushing through this. We just have to keep trying. Giving up is the only way this is a failure. The only way these feelings are a failure is if we give up. The only way that having these emotions and having these struggles, the only way that that is a failure for us is if we give up and we don't keep pushing. Now, if we do keep pushing, it's a win, and a really big one. So keep stacking wins for yourself. Every time it gets low, just get ready for it to come back up, dude, because that's how it is, the flows of life. Whenever you get a real strong dip, you're going to have a real strong jump pretty soon. So just never forget that. And if it seems like the jump ain't coming, don't stop, don't give up. Yeah, I'm really straining trying to get something positive out here, and I think I'm doing good mentally. I've got a lot of positivity still. I'm just kind of drained right now. I can't exert it as much, but just know in here, we're doing it. We're getting through it. I'm ready for tomorrow to be a better day. I'm ready for the rest of today to be a better day. You know, I'm not going to let my day be ruined. I'm not marking this off as a bad day. It's not a bad day. It's a tough day. You know, learning more than I usually do today, so maybe that makes it an even better day than normal. Any day you can learn, any day you can grow is a better day. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to edit up, but you guys will get the gist. So I hope you guys all have a great day as well. I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you guys push through and are ready for tomorrow to be even better than the last day. See you guys later.